Hi, my name is Jorge Oriana, and this is my overview presentation for National University, Class ABA 632. So the progress of my data for my acquisition deck, as you can see, I have the SAFMEDS graph here for deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. So as you can see, at the beginning of each deck, I would have a um, high level of D cell and a low level of A cell. And as you can see, my D cell would have a downward trend and my A cell will have an upward trend by the continue of each trial of each week. And as you can see, for each introduction of each deck, I would have the same trend for my A cell and D cell. By the end of my uh, by the end of the deck, I would have my aim met, as you can see right here, and I will talk about my aim for each deck. But before that, I will talk about my progress of data for my fluency. So I have all three graphs are here. I will show. As you can see, my ASOL was 14 for each deck. I was just trying to maintain fluency for each of my previously mastered cards. So this is my fluency deck 1 for 632. This is my fluency deck 2. As you can see, there's a little bit of variability, but I surpassed for deck 2. I went to 15 A cell. And as you can see, my D cell was 0, so there was no trend and no variability. And as you can see, my fluency deck 3, as of right now, I am week 2 for my fluency. And as you can see, I have met my aim and I have kept fluency for my previously master cards. So how did I study? Uh, my weekly goals or my aim for each deck. So for my first week, I would have a goal of 7 ASO and 0 DSO for my first week. And my second week or for my third week, I would have a goal of 14 ASO and 0 DSO. So for fluency, same for each week. I would have 14 ASO for each week due to my previously master cards. I should be able to have a consistent aim of 14 ASL and 0 DSL. For reinforcement, I had uh, two concepts, which was intrinsic motivation. So if I met my aim, it would help me continue to try to surpass it, try to meet my aim, and positive reinforcement. So for each week, as of right now, my positive reinforcement would have be if I met my goal or my aim for the deck, I would watch a movie with my wife at the end of the week. And my study procedures were I would do this 5 days a week, and it would be at the time of 8 a.m. to 9:10 a.m. So this would be before work, and I would consistently do this for each week. I would study for 10 minutes, run a 30-second trial, and then take a 5-minute break and repeat that 5 times. And of course, for the beginning of each deck, for on day one, I would not look at any cards and would just run one trial for my uh, acquisition acquisitions deck, but I will still run my 3 trials for fluency. And I'll repeat this 5 times. And recording at the end of each 5 trials, I will put that into my acquisition graph. So did I adjust anything with my study approach in this course? I actually did not. I just wanted to be consistent with my schedule of studying and how I would do it. Um, so I did not make any changes. So as you can see in my deck, it has been consistent, and me being consistent I've met my aim for each of the deck. And did I meet my objectives with this course and why? I have met my objectives with the course. My objective was to meet each of the aim before the deck. So I did, um, if I would not have met an aim for the deck, one of each of these 3 decks, I would have changed my study course. I would maybe um, uh, have add more time for my studying or a different type of intervention. So that is my presentation for my overview presentation for a National University class, ABA 632. Thank you.